好，我是 Cici。
大家好，我是妹妹。
今天我要给大家分享一个，这是渔夫与妻子的一个故事，希望你们喜欢哟。Once upon a time, in a humble cottage by the sea, lived a poor fisherman and his wife. One day, as had done every day before, he set off with his load of nets to go fishing. "Don't you dare come home empty-handed," shouted his nagging wife from the door. Down on the shore, he had just thrown the nets into the sea when he noticed something glistering in the meshes. "What an unusual fish," he mumbled to himself as he scooped up a golden yellow fish in his net. To his complete amazement, the fish spoke. "Kind fisherman, please let me go free. I am the son of the Sea King, and if you let me go, I have the power to grant any wish your heart desires." The poor fisherman was so startled that he tossed the fish back into the water without pausing to consider that the fish had not only spoken to him, but had also made such an unbelievable offer. When he returned home and told his wife what had happened, she screamed, "You old fool! How could you not ask for something, especially when the fish said that it could make all your desires come true? You must return immediately and ask the fish for a new wash tub. Ours is in a deplorable state." The fisherman returned to the shore, unsure of how he was ever going to find the fish again. Not knowing what else to do, he called for the golden fish. Almost instantly, the golden yellow fish appeared. "Were you calling me? I am here." The fisherman repeated what his wife wanted, and the fish replied, "You were very kind to me. Return home and you'll find that your wish has been granted." Confident that his wife would be pleased, the fisherman hurried home. The moment he opened the door, however, his wife screeched, "So it really is a magic fish that you allowed to go free. But what good is a new wash tub in such a pathetic house? You must return to it right away. But if that little fish really has magical powers, then you must return to it right away and ask for a new house." The fisherman hurried back to the shore muttering, "I wonder if the golden fish is still here. Golden fish, golden fish. Here I am. What is it that you want this time?" "Well, my wife desires to have a new house." "All right, you were kind to me. You shall have your wish." The fisherman lingered on his way home, confident pleased that his wife would finally be happy and content with a grand house. As he approaches home, he will see the roof of the new house. He was almost at the door when his wife stormed up to greet him. "Listen, you old fool, now that we know the power of this fish, we cannot be content with just a house. We must ask for something extraordinary, like a palace. Off you go, ask for a palace, and fine clothes and jewels." Upset with himself for not having the courage to say no to his nagging wife, he reluctantly returned to the water's edge. He called out, "Little fish, little golden fish." He waited for the fish to appear. Nothing happened. He called again, "Little fish, little golden fish." He waited and was about to call again when the sea began to bubble and foam. The golden fish appeared. "I'm sorry to trouble you again, but my wife desires to have a But my wife wishes a fine palace and fine clothing and exquisite jewels. Reluctantly, the goldfish granted the fisherman his wish. The good fisherman expressed his thanks and returned to his home. There was now a magnificent palace. How wonderful it was! Standing at the top of a flight of steps at the entrance to the palace was his wife, dressed in a beautiful gown and adorned with dazzling jewels. She shifted from one foot to the other, waiting impatiently for him to reach the top of the steps. Go back and ask for what? You have a fine palace, beautiful clothes and jewels. What more could you possibly want? Go back, I say. Do as I told. It is my wish to become an empress. The poor fisherman returned to the seashore. As he slowly approached the water's edge, the sky blackened and terrible flashes of lightnings filled the sky. Waves crashed fiercely against the rocks. Kneeling on a rock, the fisherman quickly beckoned the fish. When it came, the poor fisherman repeated his wife's latest wish. The little golden fish listened silently, and what do you think, Mimi? What do you think? Without a word, disappeared beneath the waves. The fisherman waited, but the little fish never came back. Suddenly, a great flash of lightning lit the entire sky. The frightened fisherman hurried home and found that all that remained was their humble cottage. His wife was tearfully waiting for him. It serves you right. We must be content with what we had instead of asking for more, declared the fisherman angrily. Deep in his heart, however, he was glad that everything was the same as it had been before. Next day and every day after, he still went fishing, but he never saw the little goldfish again. What do you think about the wife in this story? What do you think, Mimi? How can you describe the wife?
He's a busybody.
She is a busybody. Well, I think the wife is very greedy, right? She had a new wash tub, and then she wanted a grand house, and then she also want a fine place, fine clothes, fine jewels, and then she also wants to become an empress. Isn't she greedy?
Yeah, so greedy.
Do you want to be like the wife?
No, I don't want to be everything the wife. Yeah, the wife is so disgusting.
Why? Please don't be so funny. How can you describe the wife? Type your answer below. Mimi, do you like this story?
Yeah.
What does this story? What do you learn from this story?
I don't
know. You don't know? Well, I learned that we cannot be greedy, because when we be greedy and asking for more and more, and at last you get nothing, right?
Yeah.
Inside this story, when the wife wanted more and more, the fisherman still wants to see the golden fish. Then the golden fish began to get very angry, and then they all remain was their humble. That all remain was their humble cottage, right?
Yeah,
it's the whole thing's like a dream. Do you like this story? What do you learn from this story? Type your answer below. 谢谢大家！如果你们喜欢我们的视频，请给我们点赞、
关注、
转发、
评论。
我们下期再见，拜拜。